Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and we are going to start this with something I got from Gator Trader, and that is Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler is in front of the House Finance Committee. It's a virtual meeting they're doing actually right now. This was from Liz Clayman, breaking SEC Commissioner Gary Gensler on regulating cryptocurrencies market. It would be good to consider crypto trading platforms currently don't have regulatory framework that would provide greater protection, but he punted on exactly what it would be. This is from Rob XRP. The SEC meeting schedule for today has been rescheduled to tomorrow. Under the matters to be considered section, points of consideration include discussing the settlement of injunction actions and the resolution of litigation claims. XRP Bart sent me this one. Gensler to SEC to begin writing climate risk disclosure rule. So this right here is goes right into the whole narrative with climate we've been seeing here recently. Now this is the actual hearing going on right here. I was watching it, got bored and tired of waiting for them to say something about crypto, but I did see this clip from Jeff at ISO_XRP. Here is Patrick McHenry asking Gary Gensler about crypto regulations.
Well, let's pivot to something that you spent some time out of government understanding. I think what we've all tried to seek is greater collaboration across agencies on the regulatory framework for digital assets, cryptocurrencies, notably. This includes more engagement from industry and the appropriate regulators. In 2019, the Commission staff produced the framework for investment contract analysis of digital assets. Since then, the staff has sought feedback on a number of issues, most recently on the evolving standards and the best practices for custody. This is progress, but I believe more concrete steps are necessary to further the crypto market. As you look at this issue, what steps can you outline to bring regulatory clarity so that we can have a vibrant digital asset marketplace with legitimate money and the rule of law?
All right, and then this was Gary Gensler's answer.
Thank you for asking that, and I think that this market, which is close to $2 trillion crypto asset market, is one that could benefit from greater investor protection within the SEC's current authorities, our authorities around securities and around products, asset managers, and products that might invest in these cryptocurrencies. So I think that, as you mentioned, we put out a comment, I think it was in October or November, asking for feedback on custody. I would hope that we would move forward and provide greater clarity around custody. I do think that working with Congress, and I think it's only Congress that could really address it, it'd be good to consider, if you asked my thoughts, to consider whether to bring greater investor protection to the crypto exchanges. And I think if that were to be the case, because right now the exchanges trading in these crypto assets do not have a regulatory framework, either at the SEC or our sister agency, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, that could instill greater confidence. Right now, there's not a market regulator around these crypto exchanges, and thus there's really not protection against fraud or manipulation or a conflict.
Well, I have time for one final question, Chairman Gensler. I'm encouraged by your comments on crypto. Last year, the Commission proposed to allow certain gig workers to have access to equity compensation under the SEC's rules. Will you commit to finishing this important rulemaking?
Again, in my third week, I need to get a briefing on it. I commit to work with the staff, understand what the comments were, because I don't know what comment.
Okay, so that was that. It's always maddening how all these answers that you get out of these government officials are a bunch of nothing with any real meat on the bones. Okay, so I wanted to show you this today. Let's go and look and see what we're looking at as far as the price. XRP's been up around $1.68, $1.70. Let's see what this thing has gotten to. And the market overall is over 2.4 trillion now. That's the highest I've seen it. We've gotten as high as $1.76. Things are looking good for XRP today. And looks like XRP, imagine that. We've jumped the great, awesome Dogecoin. We actually took the spot back from Dogecoin, who is down 10%. Okay, and by the way, my father, the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel, did a show on Dogecoin. I'm going to show you at the end of this. Crypto Bull 2020, look at past support and top for XRP. I think we won't hit monthly resistance until 570, and he says in May, and 2040 in June. These are resistance levels and don't mean that price can't get above them. Okay, now this is pretty bold, but I'll say this, as far as this goes, who knows if this is true or not, but let me tell you this. If we have any kind of an SEC, call it a settlement, or if the SEC comes out and says, you know what, we're going to defer to the Treasury and to Congress and let them create a regulatory framework for digital assets and let them deal with Ripple or XRP or whatever, it is game on. You could easily see these prices like fly past $5 in that scenario. Okay, wanted you to show this. Wanted to see this. This is Warren Davidson, who has been very active in blockchain regulations and everything. He's a congressman. Watch this.
It seems like everything has been politicized right now, including retail trading. GameStop became politicized in the past 12 months as people bid up the price dramatically as a result of Reddit boards. You're holding a hearing on that 12 p.m. Eastern today. There has been some discussion about shortening the trade settlement times to withdraw any potential risk to Robinhood, like what we saw. Are you for that? Do you foresee that in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, it was encouraging initially. I mean, Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez agreed with the same position I had and Ted Cruz had initially, which is, more democratic access to capital makes our country stronger. I mean, we have the best capital markets in the world, but we do have a chance to improve them. We are facing dynamic, something that could rival a Bloomberg terminal. So speech on thread, I think we have structural opportunities to improve trading to get to T0.
All right. Bloomberg has read it. I will say, though, there is a question also about how Bitcoin, how Dogecoin, as my children ask me about on a daily basis, by the way, because it is from Roblox, as life imitates art and vice versa. There is a question of where the regulatory side fits into this, of why we haven't come up with a regulatory framework soon enough. What are you thinking on that front?
Well, SEC Chairman Gensler is going to be before us today. I had the opportunity to speak with him when Facebook was talking about Libra. And at the time, he felt the SEC wasn't doing enough to give regulatory clarity to the market. I look forward to his answers on a range of topics. It's going to be his first appearance before the House Financial Services Committee. And, frankly, I'm optimistic that he'll agree we need some sort of light touch regulatory clarity for this space to continue to flourish. I was also encouraged by Janet Yellen's comments recently and, frankly, by the Federal Reserve's openness to allowing fintech companies access to the Fed payment system.
Ooh, did you hear that part? Okay, and then he's talking about this T0. We have to start looking at ways to get T0 or real-time settlement. I know a way that you could get real-time settlement. Now, this was a tweet that was put out where this guy, Toby Norfolk Thompson, he's a senior advisor to the Flare Network. Developing the Flare Network, the smart contract platform for Ripple with scalable consensus, and there's that dirty word, quantum proof encryption. We're not allowed to say the word quantum on this channel or the Twitter police might come after us. You can't say that word. And you also, in fact, I summed it up here. This Toby guy has some nerve. You are not allowed to talk about quantum in anything online. The Twitter police will come for you. I hope for his sake he's not also engaging in speculation, because that is an awful thing. You're not allowed to speculate on Twitter either. If you speculate on, even though digital assets, the whole nature of them is speculation on steroids. You're still not allowed to speculate if it's not written on paper in front of your eyeballs. You can't speculate on anything, or the Twitter police will come after you and they'll criticize you and try to act like you have committed a horrible sin. But this guy had the gall to put the word quantum in his LinkedIn profile. That was all sarcasm I was just hitting you with, by the way. XRP BART. This is from Barry Silbert. The digital currency group invests in South Korean crypto exchange. And then this, the Kazakhstan central bank said it is planning to pilot a central bank digital currency. You don't say. And then there's this. This is an interesting clip. Probably one of the most important messages from Christine Lagarde. Watch this.
Let's develop that euro strong currency that will be a currency of reference. These things happen gradually over time, and then it happens very fast. Let's hope that we'll see that one of these days.
Well, that sounds like crawl, walk, run. Now, Ripple tweeted this out today, and since we know words mean things, I decided I would do something. They say across industries, the adoption of sustainable measures can save the global economy an estimated $26 trillion by 2030. Learn about our journey to make cryptocurrency industry 100% renewable and the new crypto climate accord. Okay, so but I wanted to just take this word sustainable, and I went on Twitter and I looked for some significant people who were tweeting about who were tweeting recently using the word sustainable. The first up, Christine Lagarde, sustainable finance. There's that word again, and you know from listening to me that words mean things. She's retweeting something from the EU finance, and they also are talking about sustainability. And then there was this from Vice President Kamala Harris. Yesterday I toured the Wind Turbine Research and Sustainable Energy Labs. Then there's this this is the World Economic Forum. They've got an entire video about sustainability and sustainable energy cities. Words mean things, folks. These words that are being used is a narrative. It is not something that's falling out of the sky. This is a way. These are words that have been designed for a specific marketing purpose, and you're seeing the marketing plan unfold. Now, here's my dad. He's the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel. He did this video. You need to go watch and go give him a subscribe. He is CFTT TV. Give him a subscribe. Help him get over 10,000 subscribers. He did 5 reasons Dogecoin hits $1 and reasons not to buy. I want you to listen to this brief clip here.
Retail trader who fancies a flutter. Here's one of the major reasons experts predict that the Dogecoin bubble will burst, and Elon Musk himself has addressed it. The top Dogecoin wallet holders hold over 75% of the total Doge supply. And get this, the richest Doge wallet holds almost 30%. One person owns 30% of Doge, and no one knows who it is. It is not the founder, as it was not pre-mined, and the founders sold what they had. It does not matter, though, who owns these wallets. These wallet holders could very easily dump that Doge on the market. They are not obligated to hold it, and they're not looking to, and they were looking to sell out. And if they were looking to sell out, they would soon take advantage of the liquidity and the price.
I thought that was a pretty interesting clip there, so go check him out. Unstoppable Domains has still got their premium domains NFT sale. I wanted to show you, these are the categories they have premium domains in, all these categories here. And you can see they've got trade.crypto, that's their most expensive one, that and market.crypto. But some of these have sold crm.crypto, deal.crypto, SEO.crypto, analytics.crypto. You can see a lot of these are interesting names. This is in the description of this video. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family about the premium domains NFT sale over at Unstoppable Domains. Interesting stuff. Thanks for listening.